This week on Tutorial Tuesday, what is focal compression and how does it affect your portrait photography? Focal compression has to do with the distance from the camera to the subject. And in portrait photography, this will affect two things. Number one is how distorted the face is, and number two is how big the background will look behind your subject. Let's say I want to take a portrait of myself. I'm standing here in front of Facade to Facade, which is an exhibition going on by Hussein Al-Mosawi, but that's besides the point. We want to talk about focal compression. So if I want to have a shot from, let's say, around-ish here to around-ish here, then the camera needs to be very close to me. Now, let's zoom in. Okay, well, now my framing has changed to about maybe, let's say, here. So if I want the frame to stay the same as it was here, then I need to move the camera backwards. All right, so now we've backed the camera up further away from me and we've zoomed in. And you'll notice two things have changed. Number one, the shape of my face has changed, as well as look at the size of the prints behind me. They've also changed. And the main reason why this has happened is because I backed my camera up. Now you may be wondering, Caleb, am I gonna get distortion if I back up and zoom out? Well, not really, because it's the distance from your subject to the camera that will really cause that distortion. Check it out, if I zoom this video footage in, it's gonna match the same thing as when I zoomed in the lens. So to recap, whenever you want to take a picture of somebody, just back up and zoom in, and that's going to keep their face shape proportional. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Tutorial Tuesday, and I'll see you next week. Also, one last thing, just a quick note. If you want to see how big these prints are in real life and how just beautiful they are, you have to see them in person. This doesn't do it justice. So come by Go Photo Plus and check it out. It's only up until the 22nd.